Hey guys, Zoidbergenstein here. This video is a little bit different than the videos that I've been putting out in the past. I like to do something I call the Auraxium Challenge, where I set an arbitrary goal for myself and I try and meet it when I hit that Auraxium on a weapon. So for the NS-11A, I'm trying to get 40% accuracy with the 50% headshot ratio, or better. Now when I did this with the Cycler TRV and I was trying to get above 50% accuracy, there was a lot of backlash from people about how that's simply not possible. There's no way you can shoot over 50% accuracy with a weapon, and there was even a Reddit post about it. So I wanted to make sure for this gun that I actually had a video where I could go out and show you how I'm doing it, what I'm doing, and that it is actually possible. Now, the Reddit post complained about two things. First, that there was no way to actually create scenarios and use a weapon specifically in scenarios where you can get statistics like this, and second, that it just wasn't possible. So this video is going to address both those things. So with all that in mind, what you're going to see here is me playing a medic using the NS-11A on S-Mir munitions in an alert. On the NS-11A, I'm using the HS&V scope, which is my absolute favorite scope, and the front grip. I don't use any ammunition or anything else attached to the gun, just those things. We're going to open up immediately with a hipfire headshot kill. Now, when you're going for a hipfire headshot kill, it's important to aim above the head. Because of lumen spread, if you aim at the head, it's very likely that the final bullet is going to hit at chest level. On that second kill, I'm just trying to stay alive, so I'm not actually going to go for the headshot. I really like this bridge for headshots. It gives me a great angle to camp. I've got a lot of friendlies absorbing the fire in front of me, and on that guy, I should have had a headshot, but I dropped my crosshair just a little bit, and my final bullet goes into his back, so I don't get that headshot kill. But I'm going to continue camping this bridge. I've got really great angles, and as you can see, there are going to be guys coming that don't really have much of a chance to shoot me back. So I go for this first one, I don't get it, but the second guy is there, I line my crosshair up on his head, and I pick him off. Now I'm going to keep moving up this bridge and take some cover. When you're taking cover, try and find positions where people are going to be running straight at you, or they might stop and do something like you're going to see this next guy do. I line him up, he stops, and I drive those headshots home for my third headshot kill on 5 kills. This is a really good spot, so I'm going to keep camping it. I see that I'm getting shot from behind, I'm going to peek it, but that's not a kill that I'm going to get, so I'm just going to keep using this cover for as long as possible. Like I mentioned in my last solo pub tutorial on situational awareness, I take a look at my minimap and I see that they have B, so I'm going to shift back, I catch an infiltrator and end up picking up my 4th headshot kill on 6 kills now. So as I move back to B, I'm going to try and be very careful and survive. I'm going to take some interesting angles, and then I see that C is flashing, which gives me a perfect opportunity to drop in here and pick up another headshot kill, giving me just one more to my total. I don't like my exits from this room and what I see on the minimap, so I'm going to go ahead and take a redeploy, and then we're going to cut the video ahead and skip a bunch of running around this tower and coming back, trying to find a fight, and get right back into the action. Now we're back on this tower. I really like this outer edge, just like the bridge, for catching people off guard and just lining those headshots up. There's not a lot of room to 80 strafe, so they're going to be coming right at me, and I can get those headshots. On this guy, I start and hip fire, but he's running away from me. I ADS to make sure I get that headshot. Now, right here, I have enough health left over that I feel confident not running away. Unfortunately, I expect that guy to continue coming at me or strafe and not jump right through me, so I jump down, I pick up a headshot on a guy running away, but I get killed. And here we're going to take another quick cut again. Disfire is going to come back in the tower, and he's going to come revive me, but I don't want you guys to have to wait as I sit there and wait for the revive in my map. Right back where we left off, I'm going to go back down those V-base stairs and recollect myself. Try and figure out, alright, what's the best way for me to get in here and start getting those headshots again. I take a little bit of damage, and I'm going for headshots with the NS-11A, which isn't my favorite gun. I like to engage from full HP, even more than I like to do that when I've got my TAR. Something you'll notice in this video, compared to my solo pub tutorials or my ops videos, or when I'm just having fun, is I'm much more passive. I see a couple people die over there, I know there's someone there, so I try and line that shot up very carefully. Now my friend comes in there and gets it, and also calls that there's a max on B. So I'm going to poke that, and I should be going for headshots here. Maxes are very easy to get headshots on, they're slow moving, large targets. I end up going for the body shots, and I pick up my 10th kill with my 7th headshot kill, which is okay, but I should have gotten a headshot there. I see one more guy here on this point. I'm ready to get him, but something about this angle feels wrong to me. I end up running around, my friend calls out that he needs a revive, and I'm going to try and set that up. Unfortunately, I spent so long on that revive screen waiting for him to come get me that I kind of forgot I didn't redeploy, so I don't have a revive grenade. I'm going to have to move on him, and I'm caught a little bit off guard there. I end up recollecting myself, finishing off a headshot on that guy, but it's way too slow to turn on the second person, and I die. So I take a respawn, and then I'm back on this tower, again, right back in the action. I turn around, I'm able to get the headshot on that guy. He's really close, so it's nothing more than just lining that crosshair up on the center of his face, and then I get team killed. But since I'm playing with a buddy, Disfire is able to run over me and grab that revive on me, and I'm going to get right back up and continue trying to get these headshots. Right now I'm sitting at 9 headshot kills and 12 regular kills. Now something that you want to keep in mind when you're being revived is get to cover, get your shields back, and get everything reloaded so that when you do go back into the fight, you're ready to fight at full strength and you're not depleted in ammo, health, or shields. Now, like I said before, I'm going to continue camping the outer rim of this tower. It's just a really, really effective place to be. It gives me a lot of cover, and it doesn't give them a place to AD strafe. I get shot here. I figure I'm probably going to die, but if I can pop back out when he doesn't expect it and get that kill, I've got it. And that's exactly what happens. So what I've done there, I know where he's coming around on this tower because there just isn't that much of an angle. I've got my crosshair lined up on his head, and I'm going to push back out and shoot him in the face. Same thing happens here. I know he's going to be in one of those corners. I see him low, so I drop my headshot, or I drop my crosshair down to his headshot level, and I pick up the kill on him. Now, I know play around this outer side of the tower is a little bit boring to watch, but it's just so effective. I can push out this way, and in a moment when I see B start to flash, I know exactly where I need to look to pick up another headshot kill, which is going to give me 12 headshot kills on 15 actual kills. I keep moving back and forth, and then I see that there's actually at least one more on B, so I'm going to push in here, and I'm going to look for him. This is another hipfire headshot kill, and that's actually bad shooting on my part. I drop my hipfire a little bit low, and I get lucky that my bloom went up. Unfortunately, right there I get back rage, but again, Disfire is here playing with me, so he's going to end up getting that revive for me. For those of you keeping track with me, right now we're at 13 headshots on 16 regular kills. Once I get this revive, I move for cover. Disfire's covering my back, so this is the only direction they can come get me. Now that I'm at full shields, I decide to go back to the bridge because I love to camp that. But I see a Max. Maxes are scary, so I run away, and I'm going to go right back to the way that I've been camping for headshots this whole time. I go back up, I take a look for the Max, I don't see him, so I'm going to go on the outer skirts of this tower where I feel safe and I feel confident that I can continue to build up my headshot count. My next move here is to move to the vehicle-based stairs and shoot down on some head hitboxes. Now, I usually do this a lot more, but the situation just hasn't arisen here. The reason I like to shoot down on head hitboxes is because there's actually more exposed head hitbox when I'm shooting down compared to where I'm shooting up and the body is going to get in the way. I get that kill, I don't see anyone else down there, and there hasn't been a lot in this fight, so I move back up and I start trying to camp the bridge. I see a lot of dead bodies out there, I see a Max, and I decide that I'm just going to go back down to the next level because there's not a lot there. I find one guy flying up, I don't get the kill there, and then I get back raged by a shotgun. I try and get my gun out in time, but I'm not able to, and I pick up a death. Disfire, though, comes to the rescue. He kills that shotgunner, and he picks me up, allowing me to continue at 14 headshot kills and 18 regular kills. As I round this corner, I don't know what's around me. I want to get my bearings, and I see one guy there. He's shooting at someone else, and that's just a very easy headshot, giving me my 15th headshot kill on 19 regular kills. When there's a guy right in front of you, you can hip fire that right into his face. I see a light assault on B. I figure he's got to be in that corner. He's not, so I know where he is now. I see him. I move my crosshair to his head, giving me my 16th headshot kill on my 20th regular kill. Now, on that kill, I actually should have brought my crosshair up a little bit earlier. I come in there and I'm on his neck just in case he's crouching, but I should have started either on his head as he's standing or on his head as he's crouching instead of kind of being wishy-washy and in between. Disfire picks up another kill there, and I'm just going to continue running around this tower as I notice that C is starting to blink. I check my map and notice that there could be 2 NC around this corner. They could also be above or below me, but I definitely want to check. As I round the corner, I see there is an infiltrator there, so when he goes to a place where I can't hit him, I'm going to line my crosshair up where he's going to be. I pull out my revive tool, and instead of trying to pull out my NS-11A and iron sighting that guy down, which is going to be very slow, I just pull out the commissioner, I get 3 shots in his chest, and get the kill. Now, because that's not part of the NS-11A, I'm not going to count it towards my Auraxium Challenge. I try to return the favor for Disfire and revive him, but completely botch that revive grenade, so now I'm going to have to go try and revive him manually. You hear anything on your body? I ask him what he hears on his body to make sure that the revive is clear, and I start moving towards him. Now I see that B is blinking, so as soon as I get him up, I'm going to run around these angles that I'm so familiar with and try and set myself up for another headshot kill. There's no one here. I turn one more angle, I check that score screen to see where I'm at, and then I move on to B for a hipfire headshot kill. I bring that crosshair up so that I make sure my final bullet lands in his head, and I pick up my 18th headshot kill on 22 actual kills. And that's going to be the last one for this video, giving me a headshot ratio for just this video of almost 82%. Now that you guys have seen how I do it, go out there and try your own Auraxium Challenges. If you're new to the game, the average accuracy on the NS-11A is 20.7%. See if you can beat that. The average headshot ratio is only 14.4%, so see if you can beat that. If you're a seasoned veteran, go out there and set a really difficult challenge that you're going to have to really work and try hard to do, and I bet you're going to have a blast with it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like always, make sure you follow me on Twitter at ZoidBergenstein, and if you're new to Planetside, use my recruiter code. It's down there in the comments, and it'll get you an awesome welcome package and help me out trying to get my max Luma fiber. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.